What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another Fortnite channel YouTube video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about a very interesting world of Spider-Man x Fortnite, and how the collaborations haven't come to an end as of yet. As you guys remember, at the beginning of the season, Epic Games mentioned that there would be more friendlies and foes of Spider-Man coming throughout the entire season, and though we've only seen a very few select amount of cosmetics, it appears that at least we're going to be getting one more with Mary Jane coming to the game in the near future. You can see images on screen right now thanks to G-Matrix Games, but something very interesting I wanted to mention here isn't even the skin itself. I do want to note that before I even go off on a tangent about NPCs in that type of world, that we currently do not know if there's a pickaxe a part of the Mary Jane cosmetics when they release in the item shop. Currently, the only thing we know about is the skin and the back bling, so there might be more later down the line, or there just might not be anything else waiting for us in the encrypted files. However, something I do want to mention is that if you've paid attention to Fortnite leaks all the way back to the beginning of Chapter 3 Season 1, one of the upcoming NPCs that was said to be at the Daily Bugle was leaked to be Mary Jane, and in fact there was actually going to be like a conversation quest line with Mary Jane for some XP that Epic Games wanted to release later on in that season that we never ended up seeing. And with the official Mary Jane named skin coming to the game in the near future, I feel that a lot of people are going to be speculating, hey, are we going to be getting this NPC? Hey, are we going to actually be getting this quest line and all this stuff? So I wanted to do a little bit of theorizing here. Now, firstly, back on December 5th of 2021, I had posted the following tweet you can see on screen, which mentioned that Mary Jane was set to sell you pistols, they were set to sell you the service that would reveal the next Storm Circle location, and they were going to sell you not just any type of Spider-Man web shooters, but Spider-Man web shooters with infinite uses. And based on the fact that they never actually released the infinite use Spider-Man web shooters, I have a feeling that they might not actually end up using the Mary Jane NPC at all. The reason why I mention this is because we haven't really seen any updates to the quest line, we haven't really seen any updates to anything Mary Jane is supposed to sell, and with them just now adding to the cosmetics in V19.40, you would think there would be hints somewhere that, hey, this Mary Jane NPC is being worked on. Now, could it still happen 100%? Yes, there could be a Mary Jane NPC, maybe there's like a hidden quest line that releases in the final week of the game that's currently encrypted, but in my personal opinion, based on, how I've seen leaks handled before, and how Epic Games has actually handled situations like this, I feel that it's highly likely that Epic Games ended up scrapping this NPC, but they still wanted to, sell the cosmetic in the item shop once they finished tinkering with it and getting it as perfect as they wanted. And it's honestly super interesting to see how much stuff Epic Games might have scrapped in Chapter 3 Season 1, because if you guys remember, in one of the first weekly challenges to ever release in Fortnite for Chapter 3 Season 1, they actually had you interacting with some of the NPCs. They were just like, go to these locations, interact with any NPC on the island, and there were 3 different locations for upcoming NPCs at the Daily Bugle, and here we are in the final update of Chapter 3 Season 1, and not a single one of those locations are actually being used in-game. So I'd love to know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this whole entire situation, with the whole entire, NPCs being scrapped very last minute? Will you guys be picking up Mary Jane in the item shop? And with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes tomorrow with another YouTube video. Peace out.